Hello and welcome. So, I believe by now you have got a good understanding of what exactly are guardrails. What is the Microsoft.default? What is Microsoft.default v2? Now, I'll actually take you through how you can actually create your guardrails, how you can look at the existing guardrails inside the Foundry. Now, the best way to do that is if you actually log into your Foundry and if you go to build, you need to go to a section under agents, which is guardrails, right? Just pretty straightforward. And in here, you will actually see what I've already discussed, right? Which is Microsoft.default, which was the first, I would say, the kind of guardrails which were there. Then came the Microsoft.default v2, right? Now, if you want to see the difference, the best way is to check and just click on it. When you click on it, you will see that the Microsoft default was just based on content safety. As I told you, there was Azure AI content safety available. So Microsoft just kind of brought that under this umbrella and called it Microsoft default guardrail, right? Now, if you see, it just included things like hate speech, self-harm, sexual content, or violence related. And if you see intervention point, what it means is that at what point can you intervene? Either it could be at input level or output level. All these are at the both levels, input and output. And action is block. Anything related to hate, self-harm, you just simply block it, right? You don't have to think about it. Then comes the Microsoft.default v2, right? Which is the latest standard, and any agent that you would create, you would actually be attaching it to. And here you can see applied to. We will take a look in very shortly how you can attach it. But for now, just try and understand that Microsoft default v2, it clearly says this guardrail is applied by default to all model and agent deployments, right? Now, this is the biggest difference. In Microsoft default, you just had content safety, but look at it. Here you have something called jailbreak, which is really important and important from the EU AI Act as point of view. Then you have protected materials, something like PII detection is available as well. Like you can look at the protected material for code, and you can maybe annotate it or you can block it. So if you see the Microsoft say version 2 encompasses whatever was there in the default, plus it is giving you jailbreak and protected materials as well. Another good thing here is that you can even create your own guardrails as well. So if you see, you can select your risks, what all you are interested in. You can select your agent model, and you can do it. So if you see, it's the same thing. Under jailbreak, you can see that I've got user input and action. Then under content safety, what all things are there, and under protected material, what all things are there. Now you can even select from here, right? What exactly, what is the kind of risk, what controls you want to add? Maybe you could say I'm interested more of in the PII detection. You could add that as well, and you could say, okay, what kind of? You could say I want to protect the names, the phone number, the address, the email, all this things, and you can select more as well. And you can just simply say what action you want to do. You can add control, and you can say next, right? And you can select the agents, you can add models, so you can apply this guardrail to any number of agents and models. So I'm just trying to show you that you can actually create your own guardrail controls as well, and you can use what is already there, right? So if I say next, and we can give a name here like my guardrail, right? And streaming mode is default or asynchronous. We can leave it default, right? And you can just submit. So what will happen is it will actually create a new guardrail for you. So if you see, previously it was Microsoft default and default v2, but based on our requirements, we have kind of configured our own guardrail. Now in the next lecture, I'll show you how you can kind of attach guardrails to your say agent. So don't go anywhere.